Alright, August 31st, 2013. Some of the upgrades I've done to my Imperial. Minor stuff, but let's see. Biggest thing is completely rewiring the electric fan, which is a Marquette electric fan, and the headlights will all run on relays, which is much more efficient and like modern cars. Relay system for 280 amp relays for the fan, fused, 50 amp fuse. In here is a diode running to accessory so that the voltage doesn't go back into the system. Works great. With the headlights, 2 80 amp relays, each fused, 50 amp fuse, actually I think 60 amp fuse. Power source, the alternator, separate system entirely, new grounds, I'll do a better job of the grounding or the look of it later on, but wiring wasn't all that hard. The hardest thing was actually inside of basically finding where the wire, and also rewiring the headlamp doors too. So let's start it up. Sorry for the lifter tick. Good compression, I'm not doing a darn thing about it until I need to. Pull the headlight switch. Very bright low beams. And I have it separate now rather than all 4 headlamps. I like it the modern way, which is just the high beams on. Headlight doors work perfectly. You can hear it. I got this up to 10th, it's just on the highway, so just waiting for the fan to kick in. But I don't have any problems with my battery setup. I look at it this way. They don't come with an AGM when you buy a Mark 8, or when you bought a Mark 8, or a high output battery like an Optima. So I diligently looked to see how to run it with a normal battery, and found that the bigger the relays and the more you have, the better it runs. And the 2 80 amp relays plus fuse system works great. Let's turn the air conditioning on. Maybe that'll also no voltage drop. I mean, some voltage drop, but nothing that is bad or usual for when you have the air conditioner running, which has all been changed to R134A. aluminum radiator also too. I don't think you can see it, but the fan switch, the lift switch, 1981 Dodge Omni, turns on at 207 degrees, turns off at 176. Had to replace the entire stock. Oh, there it goes. For the ones who don't know, Imperial, no 904 transmission. This has got a 727 torque flight. Oh, and this is the correct pipe. Don't use the ones with ribbing if you're going to use that temp switch. That's better, but you will also have to use a Saab 900 adapter, which is this, and as you can see, does not fit. So what you do is you take the correct hose that fits the Saab 900, then go over that with your normal pipe, or else, you know, there's different ways of doing it. You can actually get it to fit. This does not look good. I will be fixing that very shortly, but it works. But the diameter is much smaller than the normal. There we go. Turns off at 176. At 176. Anyway, what I was saying is, running a 727 torque flight, new drive shaft, and the rear is not the 2.2 rear, it is a 355 rear axle. Actually 321 rear axle with 355 limited slip gears in it, the Mopar limited slip diff. True dual exhaust, no Y pipe, which was a bit hard to do, but it's there. I gotta one time get a photograph of the interior, or the underneath of the car. Seats, 2 of the 40s, of the 4060 seat of a Chrysler Fifth Avenue, and 1962 Imperials used to have like a different headrest or different design for the driver's seat. So I found different years of Fifth Avenues, so that I have the pad on the driver's seat and none on the passenger seat. Yes, it was done on purpose. Rear seat, console, which needs to be redone, but the console is from a 1980 Dodge Murata. First shifter, and yes, mismatching steering wheel, but had to replace the stock because there's a faulty dimmer switch, which led to the whole redesigning of the headlight system. 4-barrel thermoquad carburetor. electric stop idle solenoid, or SIS. I use the old vacuum dash pot. Works beautifully. I love it. That keeps the idle up for when you're using the air conditioning and other stuff. I've never had a problem with them. Some people do. I like it. Oh yeah. Sorry. Piston coil. It's a different, entirely new ignition system. Well, right about here. Never leaves me anywhere. Quite reliable. Better than my neighbor's Dart. I shouldn't say that. Too many minor upgrades to, like, I can't even name them, but just tried to make it reliable. How about this? The heaviest duster in known history, but still a 318, no cam, no lifter kit, but denuded of all emissions crap. Just tried to make it as free breathing as possible. Tried to make it as efficient as possible, and I regularly get an average of 18, 19 highway, 13, 14, in the city. The best I got was before, when I still had the 904, was 25, but that's because of the lockup door converter, or the automatic overdrive, whatever. Anyway, got rid of, when we took that out, took the 727 and the 355 rear end in. You know that's going to change stuff, but considering I'm still getting 19, that's not bad. Have no idea what the horsepower is of my car, if anyone knows the ratio, but all I know is that when these came out, it was 13 seconds 0 to 60, and we clocked it at 7.2, 7.1 repeatedly. On a good day, on a bad day, 7.5. But it's 7-second 0 to 60. Not bad for, a 318 that has never been rebuilt and has a lifter tick. Anyone who knows that ratio, give me a call. I know that it was 140 horsepower at 13 seconds. That's what they had it at in 1981. So I don't know what it would be at 7. Oh, and it's for a 4,100 pound vehicle. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll let you know more about the technical upgrades if you want to, or else email me at Arcadia 1000, ARCADIA 1000 at gmail.com. It was easier than what I thought. Once you do it, I know it sounds crazy, but once you do it, it's easier than I thought. There we go.